مستر مينا اتفضل.
Good morning. What we are about to say is something that a lot of us have been dreaming about, and it was a personal dream for me myself. That is, our students would pick up and read books talking about ancient Egypt. Reading is a fantastic hobby and essential for our children, but reading about our heritage is a must. Not just for letting them know about their history and culture, but also to shield their minds from the twisted ideas going on and on for a long time. These false ideas that try to deprive our children from knowledge and knowing their ancestors, or mutilating what they know with wrong information. So, it is from our school greatest concern to provide our students with knowledge, with evidence and material that enable them to answer every question and reply to every misinformation, and to be representatives of Egypt's great culture and rich history. Year 7A has taken on their shoulders to present to you a collection of books that cover several parts of the ancient Egyptian civilization. Books that contain valuable information, true information, and important for us as parents and educators to pass the torch of knowledge to our children.
honored souls of the present time.
We are queens of an ancient land where history was once written in stones and scrolls. Today, we invite you to journey with us through the books of ancient Egypt, where we bring together facts and tales revealing the history of Egypt.
From the depth of earth to the highest of heavens, you will know more about the daring explorer and the power of knowledge that shaped Pharaohs' empire. Through texts like Mummies Ancient Egypt and Ancient Egypt Warfare, we bring you stories that have transcended time.
These books are more than stories. They are keys to understanding a civilization that still captivates you all until today. These books explain the very essence of who we were, who we are, and who we strive to be. So join us as we reveal the untold histories and the lives of those who built the timeless kingdom. Let us take you with us on this journey, revealing the histories of the ancient Egyptians.
Science, math, history, Egyptology.
Really? Sounds interesting.
We have to find solid information from books.
I guess then we'll take a look at the library.
Good afternoon, sir. We are looking for any books about Egyptology.
Can you help us?
It depends. What are you looking for?
Why are you dressed like that?
Who are you?
My name is Imhotep, the architect and the engineer.
Yes, you're the engineer who built the step pyramid.
Indeed, and I'm here to help you find interesting books.
We are looking for any topics about science.
I know that ancient Egyptians were great scientists.
Indeed they were. Let me show you.
What happened to him?
He was breaking a stone for the building of the pyramid. Then, a piece cracked and fell suddenly.
Show me exactly where it hit him.
Here, doctor, can you fix my leg? Will I be okay? Will I get back to work?
Everything is possible with the right tools and tricks. Oh, they had medicine at the time?
Oh God, be merciful. The pain is unbearable. Please, doctor, save me with your leaving drinks.
Relieving drinks? Is he talking about some type of painkillers?
Indeed. These types of herbs were used to lower the pain level.
What if the matter needs surgery?
Then they can do surgery.
Wow, is there a book talking about all of this?
Definitely. Here you are. The medicine of the ancient Egyptians.
Here you are, dear friend. Now you need a week of rest and eat the healthy food to strengthen your bones. Did they know the benefits of the food?
Like eating vegetables and fruits?
Eat more fish, eggs and dates. Drink milk every day to fix your bones.
This shows that the ancient Egyptians were very advanced in medicine and chemistry. To impress you with more information, here's another book, The Mummy in Ancient Egypt. But let me show you. Make space for Anubis, the god of the embalmers and his little servants.
Anubis himself, the jackal god?
Did Anubis really attend the process of mummification?
Of course not. I am the head of the embalmers, and I got the honor of putting the mask of Anubis while supervising the embalmers. Here, let me show you how we do the mummification.
Oh, is mummification a secret?
It is a secret indeed. We never wrote the process and details on papyri or the temples.
So, why are you showing it to us now?
Because you are the students of Manchester International School. Here, let's have a look.
First, we wash the body with the sacred water of the Nile. You people of modern day still do the same. Wash the dead people with water.
Then with this, we make a cut on the side of the mummy and get all the internal organs out.
These organs are the first to decompose and rot.
That's correct. And after we take these organs, we put them inside jars after wrapping them separately.
He said some of the organs, not all. Since we didn't know their use, we didn't give a big care for them. Now removing their brain is the tricky part. We either get it through the nose or the back of the head.
And now to the most important part, putting the body in a bath of salt for 40 days so that we make sure that the body is totally dehydrated.
And to make sure that it's totally dehydrated, from the inside, we put the salt even inside the mummy.
And after the 40 days are done, we clean the mummy from the salt and restore it to its original shape.
We need to make the mummy look alive. So we put makeup, perfumes, skincare ointments, and even jewelry.
And finally, we start wrapping the mummy with linen, the purest of flax that can be produced.
Now the mummy is ready to its final resting place, its coffin. And here we go to the tomb.
Oh, that was impressive.
Yeah, I'm speechless.
Well, to request with more information, singing and dancing. Let me show you.
What are they wearing on their heads?
These are our wigs. You mean this over our heads?
Yes, what's that cone? That's a cone of animal fat, my dear. Here, smell it.
Oh my god, what? Oh my god.
We put it on our wigs, so when we go out in the sun, it goes over the wig and spreads the smell all over. What a great smell.
Here, have a look on these bottles too, or have a smell.
Oh my god, what's that?
It's the lotus scent. Do you like it?
Like it? It's adorable.
Can we still make it today?
Of course, as long as you keep the lotus in our land.
Mommy should be perfumed with that scent, and just to take the ointments of the same scent were kept in the tombs.
Like the jars in the tomb of our beloved king, Tetankhamun.
Here's the book you're looking for discussing this matter, the oils and perfumes of ancient Egypt.
The mummies needed more than the perfumes. They also needed ornaments, jewelry of all shapes and kinds.
And all handmade. You see this amulet? The eye of horse. The sign of protection.
The key of life, the sign of life and eternity.
The amulet of Isis. The knot of her belt. The sign of motherhood, love, and protection.
And the amulet of Osiris, his backbone, the sign of stability.
And my favorite, the scarab amulet.
That's the dung beetle, right? What does it mean?
It's a sign of resurrection and rebirth, my friend. Wait, I just remembered the perfect book talking about these amulets. Here, the arts and crafts of ancient Egypt.
Well, enough with all of that. I need to read more about the ancient Egyptian great warriors. Yes, the soldiers and their weapons, their techniques and fighting strategies.
I remember I saw a wall painting of men doing acrobats.
Ambush too. These acrobats were used to train the army soldiers.
Did they have special training for the soldiers?
Why don't you ask the superior officer?
Sir, I remember that I saw a wall drawing of elite soldiers doing activities. Did
Yes,
you
of
really
course.
do that?
Yes, of course. Our soldiers are trained for combat. Let me show you. Soldiers! Wrestling pairs.
Ah! Ah! Wow, these fighting positions remind me of the Roman wrestling.
Because the Romans learned about it from ancient Egyptians.
I read that the ancient Egyptians didn't use metal swords until very late time.
That's true. We started using bronze after the arrival of the Hyksos invaders.
So what did you use before that?
Let me show you. Nofel, Hotep, come here now.
Yes, master.
Show them your weapons.
Use the mace head. And the
stone axe. And the flint knife.
Wow, made of stone but are deadly.
They're very useless for close combat, and I protect myself with the shield.
What if you are attacking people holding the shield?
Then I use my spear with copper sharp ending.
What about you? I am an archer. I use bows and arrows.
Are they made out of stone as well?
The first part of the arrow is made out of reed, and then a sharp pointed stone is added. But the stone will be heavy, right? Yes. Later we replaced it with copper and bronze.
What about you, sir? What's your favorite weapon?
That's my favorite weapon, the khibish.
Wow, what a scary sword. What's it made of?
Heavy bronze, I used it while serving my pharaoh, King Ramses II.
Yes, Ramses II is a very strong and brave king. He defeated the Hittites in the Battle of Kadesh.
He's my favorite warrior king.
But let me remind you, he wasn't the only warrior king in ancient Egypt.
What do you mean?
Haven't you heard about Ramses III, Ramses III, Horemheb, Seti I? All of these are very brave and strong warrior kings. That's correct. At the School of War, we learned that you have to study the nature of the battlefield to choose the best weapon to use.
I remember that Thutmose III was the one who did that, right?
Right, he was also the first king to divide the army into different troops and divisions to attack from all sides. Here's the book you're looking for discussing this matter, ancient Egyptian warfare. Here you'll find all the great deeds of the ancient warrior kings.
Dear Imhotep, we have taken a lot of your time. Yes, we have to free the library for the other researchers.
We also have to record all the information we have received today. It is time to say goodbye. Our friends will come and ask you for your help.
Goodbye, Imhotep.
Goodbye.
Excuse me, just kings? What about the deeds of the queens?
No one can miss the roles that the Egyptian queens have played, my lady.
Who's she and who are these ladies?
I am Queen Hatshepsut. No, wait, I'm King Hatshepsut.
Oh my god, you're my favorite queen!
What about me? Am I not one of your favorites? I'm Cleopatra VII, the king of Egypt.
Oh, that's wonderful. I have always wanted to see you, Your Majesty.
And what about you, your highness? Who are you?
I am Hotep, the mother of the great King Ahmed the Victorious.
Yes, I remember you from the Egyptology sessions. You're the one who encouraged your sons to complete the Arabics.
That's correct. My father had trained me to fight like a soldier.
You have lost your husband, King Sigzera. He was killed in the battle.
And Camus as well, as some historians claim.
That's right. All of that is nothing for freeing our land from the invasion.
Our teacher told us that you probably had fought in these wars along with your husband and sons.
That's correct. My father had trained me to fight like a soldier.
Yes, that's right. And in your tomb, the archaeologists found a lot of weapons with your name on them.
My son's victory paved the road for the Egyptian Empire, right?
That's right. My father Thutmose I also taught me how to fight and how to rule.
Queen Hatshepsut, you truly are a remarkable example of the strong ladies who can rule successfully and win all the love and the support of the people.
Well, of course, and I filled Egypt with wealth, prosperity.
But have you fought the enemies of Egypt?
Yes, I've encouraged my nephew Thutmose III to be a great army leader.
Wait a minute, I remember that you sent him in the desert to die.
Well, if I didn't do that, wouldn't he have been Egypt's smartest military commander?
Wait, hold on. Who said that Thutmose III was the smartest military commander? What about my great-grandfather, Ptolemy I?
Ptolemy I, that was the friend of Alexander the Great, right?
That's right, they learned together, trained together, fought together, and they ruled Egypt and defeated its enemies.
Yes, but he wasn't Egyptian, was he?
No, he was Macedonian Greek, but once he arrived into Egypt, he loved it as much as he loved his home. He was captivated by all of the magic of the ancient Egyptians.
Yeah, we know that Ptolemy I did all of that, but what did you do?
What did I do? I protected Egypt from the greedy Romans. I did all what I can to make them stay away from Egypt.
But you didn't actually win.
Don't blame me. I succeeded in convincing Julius Caesar and Antonio to spare Egypt. It's Octavius who invaded Egypt after I defended it for many years.
I need to read more about that.
Yes, me too.
And here is the right book about this matter, The Queens of Ancient Egypt.
Can you allow me to ask you about something before you leave?
Yes, sure, dear. Go ahead.
The crown you're wearing, is that a real bird?
I wanted to ask the same question.
Hatshepsut is wearing a double crown.
And Yehuda was wearing the normal princess hairdress.
That's why your bird crown looks strange.
You're so funny, guys. This bird over my head is goddess Nilbit the vulture. And it's not only me who wore it, Ramses II's wife also wore it.
Yes, I have a similar one. But you know, since I'm a king, not a queen, I'm wearing the men's crown, the double crown, the north and south of Egypt.
Yeah, I remember that Nefertiti, the wife of Akhenaten, used to wear a blue crown.
Yes, that's the crown of war.
What about your headdress? I saw it all princes and princesses.
That's correct. My headdress has got his nekhbet and budget on it.
The cobra, the vulture, the protectors of the kings and queens, wow.
Your crowns and clothes are so adorable, ladies. Imhotep, do you have a book talking about that matter?
Definitely. Here you are, ancient Egyptian fashions. Now I'm thinking to invite our classmates who are researching about how the Egyptologists know about all of this stuff.
Then we'll have to leave the library for them. Thank you, Umhotep. You helped us a lot. Some of our friends will come and ask for your help.
Hello, dear Umhotep. Our friends told us that you can help us with our research about how the Egyptologists discovered the details of ancient Egyptians.
And I always ask my teacher about that, and he keeps saying thanks to Champollion and the other Egyptologists. How did the Champollion understand the ancient Egyptian language? And Halter, can you tell us?
Well, let me introduce you to my dear friend, Jean-François Champollion.
I see you have your Egyptian students.
Yes, and we want to know how did you solve the mystery?
How did you understand the ancient Egyptian language?
Haha, who said I did it all by myself? A lot of scientists and historians tried before me, and also Roman and Greek historians tried, and also Arab historians, and like Ibn Wahshi. But with no luck, I just came across a mere coincidence.
So translating the ancient Egyptian language was an accident?
No, my dear, of course not. I've lived in Egypt for so many years, studying all the ancient monuments and recording everything I see.
And then the Rosetta Stone happened.
That's correct. I had a copy of the Rosetta Stone because I wasn't allowed to travel back to England. You know, travels between England and France at that time.
Yes, and then what happened?
I noticed the oval shapes, the cartouches, and I recorded them many times in my travels. From these oval shapes, I knew they had contained names, and voila, I found it.
By translating the Egyptian to Greek, right?
Yes, that's correct. One of the names I found there was King Ptolemy. King Ptolemy V.
What a wonderful story. So they discovered all about Egyptian history?
Not everything, my dear. A lot of Egyptologists came after me and helped crack the Egyptian language.
Cracking? You have the right book about that. Cracking the Egyptian code.
Yes, that's me on the cover. Haha, I look younger.
What's that flower?
This is the lotus flower, sign of eternity and afterlife.
A lot of ancient Egyptians are drawn holding it.
You know what is it called in ancient Egyptian language? It's called Sisin. The original name of a girl, Sausin.
Yes, I have an aunt called Sausin.
And I have a cousin called Susan. In European language, it's called Sisin or Sausin.
Like papyrus and paper?
Not just that, my friend. Let me show you something. That's my friend Bayoumi from Aswan. And this is his great-great-grandfather, Banu, Hotep Enti.
Wait, what? You know how to speak Arabic and hieroglyphics?
Yes, and I'm translating to you as well.
Bayoum, iwe ban, it ro'neti, iwe
Magnifique. Can you see that? He's saying that he and his great-great-grandfather is from Aswan.
And it has Bayoum, in Aswan.
Here's a fun fact. Bayoum means he belongs to the river, and Banu means he belongs to God Anubis.
What, both from Aswan? Is it that old?
Aswan in hieroglyphs is actually Sun, which means market.
أنا كمان من أسوان، فلاح. كل نهار أروح الغيط وأفطر بتان وفول، وأحط لي شوية برسيم.
You see that? He said a bunch of words that are actually hieroglyphs.
Jeh, battaw, pour, barshi.
Are these words ancient Egyptian? And Jash means donkey?
Poor means fool.
And Barsim is Barsim, clover plant.
I think my grandma used to make the patal bread, right?
Yes, right.
وابتدى الشغل هوب يا شغل النوب، وفي اليوم الثاني الجماعة بيعملوا التوب وهم بيدندروا.
Fantastic!
What's he saying now?
Hop means let's do it. Nope means go, because work is like gold.
Tube is bricks in ancient Egyptian and Arabic.
يمكن زيادة humbling. Wow. Is there any book talking about that?
Definitely. Here you are. From Pharaoh's lips. Alright, that's enough talking and translating. I have work to do. Oh, yeah. I was going to show you how we did make paper out of papyrus. Maybe next research.
Joining 7A today, we have uncovered the books of Egypt's history, celebrating the timeless power of knowledge. These books are not just relics of the past, they are keys to understanding our history. Through these texts, we've seen how the written word can preserve cultures and pass down knowledge across generations. These ancient books are proof that wisdom never fades, it only grows, as long as we continue to read, to learn, and to share. Let us remember, just as these ancient texts have inspired us, so too can we inspire others through the books we read and stories we tell. Thank you once again, and may the light of learning continue to guide us all, just as the wisdom of Egypt continues to shine through the ages.
A very big round of applause to 7A. Thank you. Thank you very much. Wow. Thank you, our lead teacher, Ms. Mona, Mr. Mina, and we don't need to forget the role of our English supervisor, Ms. Dua, who reviewed all the scripts for the 3 days of Arabic show. Thank you, Ms. Dua. It was great, 17. Great. Thank you.